A lot of things are happening in the world of literature and you might have missed a lot of news in these few months. So in this video we are going to discuss the news that are trending in English literature which will help you stay updated with this profession. But before beginning this video, if you are one of those students who are preparing for GATE or UGC-NET in English literature, then you can simply check out our study material from our official website limitlessliterature.com. You can check the link in the description below to know more about our study material and personal guidance program. Now without any further delay, let's begin this video. After the news of Abdul Razzaq Gunna, who won Nobel Prize in 2021 English Literature, another big news that came to us was the International Booker Prize, who was won by Gitanjali Shree for her novel Tomb of Sand. Just 15 to 20 days ago, we have received another important event that is going to happen in the future, that is Booker Prize awardee winners. 6 works are selected in this Booker Prize list, and one among them is Shehan Karunatilaka, who has written the work The 7 Moons of Maali, Almeida. So Gitanjali Shree won the International Booker Prize, and now 6 works are listed for Booker Prize awardee winner. Alright, so the difference between International Booker Prize and Booker Prize is that International Booker Prize includes the writers who write in any language and then gets translated into English language. For instance, we have Gitanjali Shree, who has written Tomb of Sand, and it is translated by Daisy Rockwell into English. So International Booker Prize is quite different from Booker Prize. International Booker Prize was also known as Man Booker Prize, and later in 2019 this Man Booker Prize was changed to International Booker Prize. And now we are talking about Booker Prize, where Sri Lankan writer Shehan is shortlisted for his work The 7 Moons of Maali, Almeida. In International Booker Prize we have writers who write in any language and then gets translated into English language, but in Booker Prize we have the writers who particularly writes in English language and gets published. And then we are also going to celebrate tomorrow International Translation Day, that is on 30th September 2022, to pay tribute to the tireless works of translators and language professionals all around the world. Translators play a very big role in bringing the works to the wider audience. For instance, we have Gabriel Garcia Marquez, who has written 100 Years of Solitude. This particular work was written in Spanish, but later it was translated into English language. The author, Gabriel Marquez, went on to say that this English translation is much more better than his own original translation of Spanish version. So translating is not an easy job, and it also plays a bigger role in providing the works to the bigger audience. We know Paulo Coelho. Today he is a Brazilian writer and he writes in his own language, but again he was translated into English by some translators. The same way we have Gitanjali by Rabindranath Tagore, who himself translated Gitanjali into English and won Nobel Prize in 1913. So just like critic, poets and writers, literature is incomplete without translators. Another news that is very shocking for the whole literary world, and that is the attack on Salman Rushdie that happened just 2-3 days before the Independence Day. He was being attacked by a 24-year-old youth on a stage in New York. And it has been said that the attack happened because of ongoing fatwa from Iran over his book Satanic Verses. Many writers protested this act. William Dalrymple tweeted, "A terrible day for literature, for freedom of speech and for authors everywhere. Poor Salman. I pray he is not hurt and recovers quickly." An Indian poet and screenwriter, Javed Akhtar, said in a tweet, "I condemn the barbaric attack on Salman Rushdie by some fanatic." A lot of people condemned this act of violence against Salman Rushdie, and in support many people came, including J.K. Rowling, who also supported Salman Rushdie. But another shocking news came when she also received a threat on Twitter. A tweet directly came from an account that is accessed from Pakistan, where it was written, "Don't worry, you are next." J.K. Rowling remained in controversy during 2020 for her tweet, "Creating a more equal post-COVID-19 world for people who menstruate." So this is a tweet written by J.K. Rowling, which was written back in 2020, which received a lot of backlash. As mentioned, some protested that transgender women are also women, while others asked not to believe what J.K. Rowling is saying in her defense. A few months back, there was a news on George Lamming, who died at the age of 94 on June 4, 2022. He was famous for his work in The Castle of My Skin. He was around 23 years old when he wrote this work in The Castle of My Skin, and there were questions in the UGC-NET examination. And he has also written 6 novels, and then he has written a lot of non-fiction works also. But all in all, this work in The Castle of My Skin is one of the popular works, is one of the famous works in Caribbean literature. If you are preparing for UGC-NET English Literature, then do not forget to cover this writer from Caribbean literature. Coming on to the next news, we have seen a lot of publishing house was shut down in India. There are about 6 to 7 crore of population who buys book, but the tragedy is that most of these people from 6-7 crore population of India reads academic books. They purchase academic books, books that are related from competitive examination point of view, or the school books or textbooks. But there are very less fiction readers in India. The 3 major publishing players in fiction in India are Penguin, HarperCollins and Westland Publishers. To the disappointment for all, particularly for the book lovers, that Westland Publisher is going to shut down their publishing house in India soon. Westland Publishers have provided us a lot of best-selling authors including Ashwin Sanghi, Amish Tripathi, Rujita Davakar, Preeti Shinoy, Devdutt Patnaik. Shutting down of publishing industries in India is a sign that we are losing genuine readers of English. A lot of people are not much interested in reading books now. It may also happen in the future that this subject, English literature, will lose its grip in India, and we don't have much literature students left in India. So that's an alarming sign for all the teachers and students of literature. So this is what all I have to share in this video. I hope you found the video worth your time. If you're new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe the channel for more updates on English literature. That's it for this video. Thank you.